So here's the lettuce. This is what we got to do first. We got to cut it up, and then we're going to wash it. So everybody likes to put different things in their salad. Now, if you don't have lettuce at home, you could just have vegetables. You could have it with dip. You could have it with hummus. You could have it with tzatziki. Or you could just have it plain, because that's how my guinea pigs like to eat it. So today we've chosen cucumber and peppers, avocado, which I love, tomato, radishes, carrots, and two types of lettuce. So let's wash this up. I'm going to cut the lettuce up. Avery's going to do that while I cut the lettuce up, and we're going to wash it. So I've already taken the bottom off of it. And so I kind of do this. I save stuff to the side because that's what our guinea pigs love to eat, right? They love to eat that green stuff, right? So we're going to cut up the lettuce. Now I use a plastic knife because it doesn't turn the lettuce brown. But if you're little, and I know some of my students are little, and you can't use a knife yet, then maybe you could help mom and dad by washing the vegetables.
Can I mix that?
Yes, you can. So we're going to put that in there, and then I'm going to do the second type of lettuce here. We don't need a lot because there's only 3 of us eating at home, but if you have a big family, you might want to do some more, right? So this is the fun part of that when you're cutting up the lettuce, and I just make it odd shaped because usually once I wash it, we break it up into the bowl, right? So we're going to throw that in there, okay? Can you see? We threw it in there. Now we're going to go over here, and hopefully you guys knew that I washed my hands before this, so we're going to put some water in here. Okay, we're gonna get it all wet. Okay, now Avery is gonna get the lid. Leave it there, Ave. Gonna get the lid.
Hold it there?
Yep, and she's gonna turn it. So I don't know if you guys have this at home. Makes life easier for Ms.W. But if you have to wash your lettuce, you can just wash it with the sink and then dry it with a towel. It's all the same, right? Okay, so that's that, and she's tuning it up. So she can stop, so stop, Eve. Okay, lift off the lid. And we're going to show you what it looks like inside, right? So now that the lettuce is all washed, look at all that dirtiness that we just got off there. Isn't that gross? This is why you have to wash your vegetables, right? Yeah. So we're going to dump that out.
And then try again?
And we're going to try it again. So one more spin. Right? And it's always important to wash your vegetables. There's lots of pesticides on there that we don't want to eat. All right, take that off, Eve. And we got a little more down there. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so now that our lettuce is all clean, can keep that there, and we have a bowl here that we can put the lettuce in. We just washed. Throw it in there, Eve. Right, but we're gonna keep this like that. Okay, hold that. So we're gonna go to the next step. So that was your lettuce. Seems easy, right? And like I said, if you don't have lettuce, you use whatever you have, but you gotta make sure you're eating your vegetables, because I know some of you don't like it, but it's super important. So this is my favorite part because this is what our guinea pigs love.
Can I cut it though?
I'm going to take the skin off, and then you can cut it. So what we do here is, because our guinea pigs are picky, they love the skin of the cucumber, right? And I know that you guys have seen my guinea pigs because I've brought them to Queen Mary before with permission. Okay?
Permission from me.
And the school. Right? So we need a peeler here. So this is their favorite part. This is like delicacy. I peel off all the skin for them. And you might even hear them squeal once we start getting this all. As soon as they start to smell it, they start to squeal. Okay? Now you got to be careful because this peeler's sharp too, right?
Yeah.
All right, Ave. Do you want to watch? Come with me so we can see the guinea pigs eat their cucumber, which is like, I'm surprised that they're not squealing yet. And there they are. There's Shy and Sparkle. We're going to give them their favorite little cucumber slices there. Nope, and watch. Here they come, and they'll just take a slice and then nibble it inside their cage. Okay? All right. So now that that's done, if you're allowed to use a knife, if mom and dad say so, you got to be very careful, okay? You got to chop very carefully. But there's no particular way, as long as you're helping out at home, right? Because that's a big thing too, because mom and dad, if they're working, they may need your help. And if you don't like cucumbers, don't put them in. But I'm pretty sure that most of you do like cucumbers because I've served you at school with all those cucumbers.
I love cucumbers.
Yes, that we slice.
That's one of my favorite vegetables.
All right. So let's get this out of the way. Here you go. All this extra stuff we keep because the guinea pigs.
That's all the cucumbers.
Yeah, eventually eat it, right?
Yeah.
And so we just put it in that bowl there. Okay, I like to cut them in half because I'm picky, but you can do whatever you want.
Mommy, can I cut that big one?
I'm gonna cut it because it's faster because I don't know how long this, because we got all these vegetables that we need to put in that bowl. I don't know. I like to just eat a regular garden salad. Avery likes to have Caesar.
I like to have both.
Yeah, I like garden because then I can put cheese on it. Because feta, because we know how much I love cheese, right?
I like the Italian sauce.
Dressing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what the kids at home like. I wonder what your favorite salad dressing sauce is. Do you guys even use it? Because sometimes, remember Christina would eat it plain?
Yeah.
Even though we would offer her all of that stuff? All right.
It would always be on the table.
Yeah, and she wouldn't eat it.
She wouldn't even touch it
So,
for it.
I don't know if some of you have seen the inside of a pepper, but see all those little seeds? They're pesky. I obviously use a green bin. I don't know if you guys do, but we all know that I don't like to waste things at home. So this is going to go in my green bin, and then it's going to go to the dump for,
And we obviously
compost.
wash all our vegetables.
Yeah, so that's the red pepper. So let's start with that. Okay, and then we save this for the guinea pigs.
Can I
There's
feed it to them next time?
Sure. Same with the orange one, right? And this doesn't usually take that long. This can like make a salad in what, like 10 minutes? If that, doesn't take long at all. And it tastes so good, right?
Then you have 2 minutes and a half.
2 minutes and a half? How long have I been doing it?
7 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, we got to get this finished, right?
Well, it's only taken a little bit longer because we're telling you how we do it each day.
Right. Well, we also want to talk to the kids and
Yeah.
see what's up, right? Or see if they even eat salad. Like, what kind of vegetables do you guys like? Because if I knew that, then maybe we could get it for the nutrition program, and then we could put it in our nutrition bins every week, right? So I'd love to hear what kind of vegetables you guys like. So, is it the orange or the yellow that's your favorite?
I like the orange
Okay.
and the red. And I like all of them except green.
Green? And see, that's your dad's favorite. So we like to leave them in big slices because then you can kind of chew them like spaghetti or slurp them, however you want. But we take the little white pieces out here. And you got to be safe because I'm rushing and I'm not always the safest person, but you got to be safe.
That's what it looks like when you take out all the seeds.
Yeah.
The core of it, kind of.
Empty, right? So
Yeah.
we're going to put a bit of every color in the salad. Now, if you don't have peppers, maybe you have, what, cauliflower or broccoli?
Or broccoli.
You can put that in the salad, right?
Carrots. I love carrots in it.
Yeah. What other vegetables could you put in a salad?
Radish.
Radish. Yeah.
Cucumber like we already did.
Yeah. Cabbage, if you had it. Some people
Yeah.
may like cabbage.
I'm not sure. I just know the ones that we usually put in the salad.
Yeah, well.
Oh, tomatoes.
And do you like tomatoes, Eve?
No.
I love tomatoes. So here's the other thing, is that we have these lovely radishes that not everybody likes because they come across spicy, right?
They're not the best. For me, for my taste, I don't really like them that much.
You know? Okay.
I've tried them before with the salad. I still eat them.
So this is the hard part. So you can use a knife to cut them like this. You got to be really careful because they're a little bit
'Cause they're
slippery
tiny.
and they're tiny. Or you can use a little tool that's kind of like a shaver or a, what do you call it? A grater called a
Oh.
mandolin. And that will slice them evenly.
That's what the salad looks like so
Yeah.
far.
But I like to cut them again in half because,
So far, it looks like a rainbow.
right? But that's what you want to do. You want to make sure you're eating
Yeah.
all the colors. You know, as spending the time
Your
outside.
green vegetables, your red vegetables, every single vegetable.
Which one's the healthiest? Which one should we eat a lot of? Do you
broccoli?
know? Green. Anything that's green. It's has so much nutrients in it for you. So lots of green vegetables. You know, and you would learn this in health class. So if you have
I learned it from Pinkalicious.
Pinkalicious. If you have Mr. Connolly or Mr. Boom or now Miss Clark for gym, they will teach you health and they'll talk about all the different nutrients that you could have or get or the things that you need, right? So you're going to get ahead of it because
That's what
you've just
radishes
learned
look
how to
on
make
the
a
inside.
salad.
That's what
right?
the radishes look on the inside.
And if you're
that's what they
older,
look
like
on
some
the
of my
outside.
older kids in grade 7 and 8, and you may see that I'm goofy and being all goofy about this, but let me tell you, have you made a salad or are you eating your salad? Because if you're not eating your salad, then you can come over here and eat salad with us, right? Because we eat it at least
Like every week.
three times a week, right?
2-3 times a week. Sometimes even one time because we don't have all the vegetables. And
Well, that's near the end of the week when all our groceries are out, right?
Yeah.
Because we grocery shop once a week, right? All right.
Maybe even twice.
Yeah. But now that we're stuck at home, we don't go out too much, right?
Because the guinea pigs eat all our food.
Well, the guinea pigs eat all. That's the best thing about having salad is
Can
that
I
we
get the carrots?
we don't have leftovers because the guinea pigs eat them all, right?
Yeah.
So hold on. Let me just mop up some of this water I just did. Okay, so Ave, you got to be really careful, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me take that from you.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. So Ave's going to cut that up, right?
These are also tiny, so they're hard.
Yeah,
to
and
cook.
cut them on the side because then it'll be, no, like this.
I haven't cut them yet.
Like this,
Okay.
right? Then it's a little bit safer too,
I haven't
right?
cut them before, so.
No, I know. But that's the way it is, right? So we're making salad. If you're just joining us, how did I get that?
Wait.
How come it didn't show me?
Because it doesn't.
I have to do this?
switch.
We're making salad. I'm new to YouTube, obviously. But hey.
Do
we're-
these
we're-
go in?
Yep, we've washed them all. Now you don't have to add carrots, right? I found out something new from Mr. Connolly that these carrots, these mini carrots here, they use a bleach water thing to clean them just to get all the pesticides off. I didn't know that. I was kind of dumbfounded when he told me. But we like mini carrots, so we wash them just to get all that stuff off as well. But if you have big carrots at home, the big ones that come in a plastic bag and are long and maybe even have green tops to it, those are the same. They have the skin still on it. So you would have to peel the skin off, right? Or wash them with like a brush or something to get all the dirt out of it. But that's that. All right. You're going to add these, right, Abe? Like, are you eating that big honker? Because I'm not. Cut it again.
Ah.
You're not supposed to eat them. Okay. Throw them in. All right. So this is us making a salad. Now, this is how it is.
Oh.
Yes, because not everybody likes a lot of other things in it. But I love avocado and I love tomato. So those will go on last because not everybody wants them. But I also like cheese on mine.
I also like feta, kinda.
Feta. And I'm not going to lie, I like Parmesan, shredded Parmesan, big chunks of it.
Really?
Yes, and nuts and croutons and all the goodness.
I love croutons on it.
Right, who doesn't like good bread? But, let's see. So if you have these kind of things in your fridge, then maybe you can make a salad for mom and dad.
Maybe
Grandma,
even
grandpa.
help around.
Or just make a salad for yourself. As long as that your
For
mom,
lunch.
yeah, they say it's okay. If you don't have these things around, maybe you could talk to mom, dad, grandma, grandpa about getting them so that you could start eating your vegetables because they're so good for you. So this is a typical night around 4:30 at Miss W's house. Avery's usually doing her work, but because we're homeschooling, she does it in the morning now. And then Miss W starts to get dinner ready.
Like it's like school. So then I do my normal routine that I usually do every day. So then once it hits a certain time, we start doing school.
Right. So this is what happens at Miss W's house around 4:30 when she leaves Queen Mary. She comes home and gets dinner ready. So here's the tip. If your mom and dad work late, if you're home before them, maybe you could surprise them and say, listen, Mom, listen, Dad, I want to make dinner for you. And if they say yes, you already know how to make a salad.
Which ones do you use?